What's up? Welcome back to another Legendary Hero Chronicles video. I'm your hero, Ray, and this is where we save the world one game at a time. And also, where anybody can be a hero. I'm just up early, waiting for it to get a little bit later so I can get some yard work done. So I was like, you know what? Let's make a quick video. We ended last night on an amazing stream. Thank you for everyone that stopped in and showed up. Appreciate it. All your help is definitely appreciated. We'll jump back on later on tonight. Um, this video will probably get released probably during the week or today. Probably during the week. I don't know. We'll see. But just wanted to. I was killing some time grinding. Last night we left off in one of the optional dungeons that some people say you should do. Some people don't think you should wait and do it. I think you should do it right away when you have access to it. So I can't on the stream you'll see it, but it is the corridor dungeon right there. You can see at the corner right there. You get access to it to bridge it. You just have to have your wisdom at 2, which is pretty easy. So as soon as you get far enough in the main story, well, I still consider this the prologue. So as soon as you get far enough in the prologue or the demo, you're going to, once you get full control of everybody, what you got to do is immediately get your wisdom up. And all you have to do, 2 things to make it simple. There's a bench near Bridget. This is like the main area. I don't know if I can show you guys from here.
What now?
Do I have access to the world map from here? No. Okay. And so you have the main area where you first come into the city. Go there. You want to look for the igniter shop. Bridget owns the igniter shop. If you want, you could talk to her and she'll tell you you're gonna need 2 wisdom to do the quest. By her, there's a bench. Select that bench. You want to do that royal virtue for wisdom. And then if you complete the quest, which is also in that area, it's actually before you even get to the igniter shop. It's right in the beginning. It's a food quest. So I would actually suggest get that quest first, then go do the bench, because at night you could do the food quest in the inn, because it's a cooking quest at the inn, and you just have to leave out and go get the ingredients. And if you do this right, you'll be able to knock all this out after you complete that quest. The next morning when you turn it in, that'll give you enough wisdom. You can go talk to Bridget, and it's early, it's first thing in the day, so then you can also do the dungeon. You can only do dungeons first thing, because they take up the whole day. So if you do those 2 things right, you'll get wisdom right away. You also get some tolerance too by doing the cooking, and then you'll end up in this corridor right here. Before you go to the corridor, you're gonna want to go talk to an informant and just get the weaknesses and stuff like that. They will be, depending on what level. We were at level 9, I think, last when we entered it. So depending on what level you're at, you're gonna want to grind. My suggestion is you always only want to try to spend 1 day in a dungeon, because you don't want to waste your time. So whatever you plan on, you always want to beat the dungeon, get all the treasures, etc. What I would do when I first get in this dungeon is I would get to the monster, the main guy. That's the actual quest from Bridget. Get to the main person, and when you get down there to right before, you'll have a save point. Go through, beat any enemies on the way while heading down there. You could beat multiple enemies if you want. Just make sure you maintain your MP. Try not to go too crazy on MP. I'll show you a way to get MP back in a sec. and then save it. Go beat the boss. So that way you use any MP you have. If you have items, you should have items. If you haven't used them already, you shouldn't have at this point. So use your MP. You should have Holtenberg's first aid by now. Heal everybody using that. Use your MP. Beat the boss. If you just aren't strong enough, then you can go level up, but at least you have a save point already. So that way, if you die, you don't lose all your progress. It could be, if you can't be the boss, it could be a matter of just your archetypes that you have, so you can rearrange those, or you just got to get stronger. I beat him using what was I using here? Knight, warrior, and I made Legacy the main character, our main character MC, a mage, and we literally just walk through him. You just got to make sure you keep everybody alive, because he does have, if he's running through, he does a charge attack, so he'll charge, and the next turn he's gonna hit you. It hits hard, so you're gonna want to guard for that. But if you can keep everybody alive with this, you should be good. There's probably a more effective archetype thing if you need it. All right, so that's how you get the corridor. Once you finish this quest, you will unlock the merchant, and after you unlock the merchant, you'll be able to grind and get guild money, moolah. And that's what we will be doing, and I'll be showing people how to do that tonight in the stream. But I just wanted to get some grinding out the way, so figured I'd make this video. So how are we gonna grind? First off, let me show you where I'm at here. That's where the cat is the save point, and that's where the boss is. And then if you go up here on that straightaway, you'll end up right where I'm at right now. And we're just grinding and looking to where to get the treasure chest over there. So when you get strong enough in the open world, when you do that right there, that, and you're strong enough when you get, depending on the area and the enemies, we're at,
let's keep moving. What now?
Where we at? What level are we at? We're at level 12. I'm at level 13. So as a mage, when you do that and you're able to beat those guys, the enemies, without having to do a fight, you automatically get MP back. Just like that. Yeah, see? So that is going to how you get your MP back if you need it.
Everything's pretty standard.
We're actually gonna run down here and just run back. Alright, so one of the treasure areas that we needed, if you just go in the main area, destroy some barrels, you'll see a hidden tunnel, and then you can get right here. You'll see one of these blue things, so you can actually just go around. You'll see a lock gate. From that lock gate, just keep going down on the wall, you'll see a tunnel. So we got our first area we were looking for here.
Fine. Keep it.
All right.
I love it.
And again, you should always beat every dungeon in the one day when you go to the dungeon. And then grind as much as you can there, so you don't have to go back. As a rule of thumb, I always like to at least get to the point where I'm able
Great find.
to kill things easily in the open world. Okay, so yeah, so right here and right here. And that's where it is right there.
We got this.
Get to grind in here. Yeah, see, we're just eating up these points real quick. And when you're strong enough, even when they hit you, they can't do nothing. And then when you get the merchant, you just start racking up money.
Yep, we're safe here.
Let's push through.
We're on the defense.
This is our chance. We
Let's
strike
take
forward.
this in one
So
fell
that
swoop.
one we couldn't hit, but
Almost finished. Let's stay calm.
Always comes through.
Fire. Still up?
I stand ready. Right there.
Already got one.
We're all
Who's
counting on you.
next?
chances are they're still probably stunned, so they're not gonna be able to hit you. So you'll be able to take advantage of the bonus.
Hard. It's okay.
And voila.
Okay, I don't think there's any more backup coming.
So there's actually an area we didn't hit earlier, so that might be where we have to go to get the other treasure. Nope, but we did get a treasure.
Let's give him a fight.
Let me kill these things real quick.
Let's make an end of it.
Wow,
No.
I don't have enough. Okay.
I shall vanquish evil. The end's in
Roll
sight.
someone out.
Let's stay calm. If I say so myself. Burn. Just one left.
The
I
captain
sworn
took
oath
one
of
down.
knight.
Comrades, let's be your strike.
And that's that. Victory's ours.
Satisfactory. I continue to grow.
That was the last of them.
Whoa. Well, well.
Powerful item. Okay. Basically, what I'm gonna do now is I'm just gonna go out here, save it. Should reset all the enemies. I'll come back in, continue to look for that treasure, those treasures, and grind at the same time. Kind of kill two birds with one stone, but there we go. So kind of another tip here for y'all is Stoll's warrior rank 13, when you unlock that, you unlock critical strike. With any boss fight, especially this one, with the retry feature, what you could do is as soon as you get to strike with Stoll, try to see if you can hit with the crick. It's a quick strike. It's a low hit rate, but if you miss, just restart the battle and then do it till you hit, and that'll help get you off to a fast start too. If you have more than one warrior in your party, boom, you do the same thing. But you unlock that at 13. So down here, you're gonna grind. You're gonna get to 13 anyway. So if you need to do it before the boss battle, so be it. But just keep in mind, be mindful of your MP and your items. If you have a mage, and once you get to the point where you can start killing things in the open world, you'll get your MP back. But again, just be mindful. But yeah, it's just another quick tip. All right. Oh, I tried. If you know, you know. Okay, so you're gonna go down from that area where the treasures are. So you're pretty much just gonna go all the way around to up there. You see my hand? Up there, down those stairs. And then here, I'll just do it real quick. And then when you go down there, you'll come down here to this straightaway.
Let's keep moving.
We have a straggler. We can't have a straggler. Oh, that's probably why. They didn't die when I killed everybody else.
We probably
Give me your
can't hit
aid.
the weak spot like this.
The end's
Roll
in sight.
someone out.
Good one, Stroll. Let's go.
Just real quick.
Burn. A tough one.
Only
I
two
stand
enemies left.
ready.
Stay sharp.
Right there.
Already got one.
Good.
Who's next?
Tis done.
Should still be knocked out.
Only only one left. Finish them off and we're clear.
Die hard. I will fight with pride.
I try to multitask a lot, so like while I'm doing this, I'm actually studying lines for an audition I got to get done this weekend.
Take this.
I multitask a lot.
Okay, I don't think there's any more backup.
It's the way to get stuff done.
Keep moving.
All right, so there we go.
Victory is ours.
Here on this straightaway. So soon, then you'll go up here. Yeah, so again, you're gonna go down, down those stairs up there. That'll get you on the straightaway. You'll end up here. Once you get here, just look over along the wall. And kind of a tip is like, anytime you see a room you can't get into, always check on the walls because there's probably gonna be a tunnel somewhere. And you're gonna go in that tunnel. And we got 2 treasure chests right here. I don't think there's any mimics in this dungeon, so.
Wow, that's lovely.
Nice. Purify that bad boy. Give it to Boltenberg. H. Another rare.
Look at that.
Nice. That too. The only thing is you gotta just have to figure out a way to get more purification things for blessed waters for purifications. But that is it. That is the tip right there. Just an early grinding area. Again, you can do this as soon as you get control in the prologue again after all the events happen. I don't want to do no spoilers. And then I recommend doing this before you continue the main quest in the main dungeon. It makes it a lot easier and a lot easier to grind in the main dungeon. But you're going to want to do this eventually anyways. And if you do this before the main dungeon, you can also unlock the merchant's class, which then, if you want to take another day, go to the desert, grind the desert. And not only will that help you get stronger, but you'll also increase your money as well. And if you can increase that money, that moolah, that cha-ching, money, 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 money. If you can increase that, then there's these dolls that you want to get from one of the merchants. I forgot who sells them, but they allow you to hit enemies. You get 2 hits in a row. And that is very, very useful, especially early game until you get stronger things. And and attacks that allow you to hit multiple people at once. So it's very useful. So those are my recommendations. Not bang out this extra dungeon before you do the main dungeon. Get the merchant class, go to the desert, grind, level up more, get money, and go buy yourselves some strong things, but mainly make sure you get the those dolls that allow you to multiply hits. It starts with a P, but I can't think of the name for me. P something dolls. You're gonna want those. And those are my tips right now, early tips, grinding. A quick video. Stay tuned. Make sure you're followed to the Twitch channel so you get those notifications so you can jump in that journey when we go live tonight. I am going to post this video this morning, so this will be out on YouTube. Until then, stay watching, stay playing, stay legendary, stay blessed. See you guys on our next adventure.